Well, hey everybody, this is Don Wizard Tower Games, and as you can see up above my left shoulder, no, my right shoulder on the video is Wizard Tower Publishing, and this is one of the things that I want to talk about today. Today is December 26th. The holiday season is winding down, and I want to kind of give an update as to where we are, what our plans are, what we're going to be doing. And some status of existing projects, etc., etc. Now, as you can see above me is Wizard Tower Publishing. We are going to be transitioning to that come January of 2026, because what we're going to be doing is, along with standardized game publishing like we've been doing, is we're going to be getting into print on demand for people, print on demand binding and publishing, where not onesie twosie like Drive Through RPG you can do it, but through us it'll be minimum case quantities, 24 units and up at a time. So print on demand is a big thing that we're going to be doing for people. Also, we're going to be doing book publishing along with game publishing. So we're transitioning into book publishing, which Glenn Hallstrom, Old Man Grognard, will go ahead and test to with his first Lumpers adventure, When the Fat Orc Sings. And also, we're going to be transitioning into a wider distribution model. Starting in January, all of our printed book game material are going to be available not only on our website for sale, but they're going to be available at Barnes & Noble and also on Amazon, as we are going to become a stocking retailer with Barnes & Noble and also via Amazon. We're not KDP print on demand. We're going to be a stocking dealer of those. We've been dealing with Amazon now for about 4 months and Barnes & Noble for about 7 months, trying to get all the paperwork around everything that we need to do to get that ball rolling, and we've been approved for both. Glenn Hallstrom is actually our first person on both platforms, so that's a good thing. We're also going to be expanding our ebook, EPUB, and PDF unit sales. They're going to be available and Kindle through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and also via our website. For easy purchase. So if you are an Amazon Prime member, you can purchase if you have a Barnes & Noble account or a Barnes & Noble. If you're a teacher with Barnes & Noble, you can get a bigger discount purchasing directly from Barnes & Noble, or you can come to us and purchase direct. We have kind of, with our new print and bind operation, what we're doing is we're going to become more of a stocking warehouse for our own product. We have a new operation that's going live in mid to late January. We're going to be having plenty of each product in stock, ready to go, with a guarantee that all product will ship within 2 business days of an order. We've been doing a lot of internal looking at our operation, lessons learned, stumbles we made in 2025, and we've learned and taken a serious look at all of that. And so we've kind of implemented internal changes. Also, we're going to have more of a storefront operation here in Battle Creek. We have 2 people that are going to be coming to work full time for us. One's going to be a person who's going to handle all of our social media and marketing. Another person is going to handle specifically layout and design. That's just in an effort to serve better those who are going to come to us for their publishing needs and also our own needs of publishing. D20 Delving is going to be coming out in January. We have plenty of those on the way. I talked, as a matter of fact, to Timcast this morning about it, and me and Tim had an extended phone call this morning about it. And also through Timcast, we are shifting Lost Adventures to softcover, which will be the version we talked about a long time ago. That's going to be available on our website, Barnes & Noble, and also on Amazon. So you're going to be able to get the Lost Adventures. It is not the one with all the maps that come with it and everything. It's just going to be the softcover version. Also, we are going to be proceeding with, Tim is going to have the manuscript in about 3 or 4 days. We're going to be having Into the Double Skillet, a module that was originally at North Texas RPG Con that Tim wrote. Tim has been working with us to convert that into more of an expanded module with more information in it and more cohesive, and also All's Not Well in Boscadell, which is going to be the other project we're going to be wrapping up with Tim. We have Stars and Sails, which I met with Paulie it's Saturday. So earlier in the week, I met with Paulie before Paulie went to Vietnam on vacation, Paulie Kidd. And we have finally gotten all of the art we wanted. We were hoping to get the art as far back as October, which we did, but there were some problems with art and such. We have a bunch of pieces redone, but all is good. So that's right now in the middle of layout. The Gangbusters fiasco is slowly getting worked out. We have product now arriving first part of January, which will satisfy the remaining orders, and other orders that were found and or we were able to source out and get shipped out were shipped out, and people are reporting them as of today they're starting to get them. So that's a good positive thing. But all orders for Gangbusters, BX, and the associated products will be honored by us, and it'll be shipping. If they haven't already shipped, they'll be shipping in January, as we said earlier in several posts. We have a lot more on our plate coming up. We have Winnie the Pooh, the board game for kids. That's going to be coming out in late January, early February. We have a major licensing deal that we're going to be announcing any day now. It is a major OSR licensing deal, and it is going to be, I think it's going to surprise a bunch of people, but there's going to be a major OSR product that is going to be revamped, updated, and I think improved. So, and we have already reached out to certain OSR-based creators to say, hey, you want to have a hand in this? But it is going to be modernized also a little bit. We are going to start getting more into 5e content. 5e is a viable, I think, and needed element in our game design. It is the current version of Dungeons and Dragons. People play it. It is a widely loved version of Dungeons and Dragons. So we are going to be expanding not only from OSR-based product, but we're going to be expanding into truly 5e product. Zonk, our online game, I've had a few discussions with David Floor over this. Me and David are going to be having a discussion probably this weekend, coming up week, where we're going to be finalizing Zonk, I think. And I think we're at the point now with Zonk where we're really close to getting it released. So that's going to be a 2026 release, hopefully in January, maybe in February. But with some of the last minute ideas that we're having back and forth, I think Zonk is going to be a really cool, old school feel online game that people are going to be able to be able to play online, have a lot of fun with. There is a lot of other products that we have slated for release. We have Realms, our collectible card game. That's going to be coming out second quarter of 2026. We have all of our art done now for it. All the cards are done. We just need to basically walk through. We got a couple of rule issues that we're dealing with. And once that's done, like that's what I'm saying, second quarter 2026. We have a lot more coming out that's relating to Wizard Tower Games and Wizard Tower Publishing, but we'll be getting and giving information on that as it proceeds. So this is Don with Wizard Tower Publishing signing off. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Hope everybody has a safe and happy New Year. Hope Christmas as well. And we will be posting this video up. And you can email us at info@wizardtowergames.com. And pretty soon we'll be transitioning to wizardtowerpublishing.com. Hope everybody has a good happy New Year.